those elbows. You're not holding him there. You're holding him there with other than your rein. You're holding him there with your seat. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Yep. Now you're going to leg yield him out without letting the shoulder lead. There. Good. Yep. And change direction through the circle. Don't fix your hands. Elbows are following. So in your efforts to sit well, it's easy to stop your arms. You know what I mean? You got to keep your arms following. Bend and left. Good. Yeah, nice. Good. And then spiral in. I think gradually spiraling in, feeling him straight. That's, you know, in your efforts now to get a little bit more understanding or feel of how he feels that particular day. Straightness is big. Yeah, good. And you're totally ready to sort of address the straightness. Stay on that smaller circle. A little bit more walk. Nice. Nice. Yep. Follow with those elbows. So you encourage him to use his head and neck, which will give him a better walk. If his head and neck is fixed, that's not what nature does in the walk. If you watch a horse in nature, he bobs his head up and down and forward and back. Good. Good, and then go ahead and push him out without letting that shoulder lead. So catch it and then be normal with it. Yep. 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 Very good, Gudrun. Good. Now go ahead to trot. If you're warmed up enough, you can sit. If you need to post a little bit, go ahead and post. Good. Super. Find that nice tempo that he's taking you. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. And just don't work hard at it. Like, if you're working hard at this now, then when we get to hard movement, you're going to be like sweating. No sweating, right? Good. Counter flex them, decrease the circle. Feel like you almost leg yield them into a smaller circle just to get them off that outside rein. Good. And then go to true bend and flexion. And just keep them on the smaller circle though by keeping them there with your thigh, your seat. Good. A little bit more trot. Good. Keep them there. Keep them there. Nice. And do you feel like you can keep your hands just normal, or do you feel like you're having to cross your hand with your outside hand? So then counter bend him again and just say, no, I'm not riding you that way. I'm going to keep you straight. There. Yes. And it can be quick, like a quick correction. There is nothing wrong with that. It's just not locked. Good. And then another quick correction and say, don't do that. You go ahead to sitting trot. Nice. Good. 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 And then leg yield him out. Now you're locking that outside hand again. And remember when he didn't want to stay in canter? That's, you know, and you know that it's because you get your outside hand a little fixed to keep him straight. Good. Tap, tap with the stick. See if he'll go a little bit. Yep. And left leg is hanging straight down. The right leg is hanging straight down. Good. One more time. Spiral in. And say, can I leg yield him in? Can I get that feeling of pushing his body in? Nice. Leg yield him in. Yep. Counter bend him. Leg yield him in. Yep. There. Yeah, now you're locking your outside hand, right? So good, you caught that just as I was saying it. So don't let yourself get locked. Good. And counter bend him again. Yeah. And say, don't do that. And then hold him there with your seat. You got to back it up, otherwise he's going to go to what's familiar, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Don't let that shoulder pop out. Straight. Good. And then leg yield out. straight. Don't let that shoulder pop out. Good. Go to left feet canter. Be careful here you're not falling backwards, right? You've got to stay up over your seat. That's because you get tight in your hips and then you want to lean back to relieve the tension. Good. Sit quietly. You don't need to go any faster. If he breaks, you correct. Sit quietly. Just follow the canter. Don't work hard at it. Tap, tap here. Make him canter a little better. And then your left hand is quiet. Good. Counter bend, leg yield the circle in. Yep. Don't get wild with that left hand. Good. Yep, and leg yield the circle in. Yep, yep. Don't get wild with the left hand. Good. And I, for a while, would carry the whip in the outside rein because you're working on the outside shoulder, right? Ooh, good boy, Helix. Hands down, Gudrun, hands down. And tap that shoulder once and say, hey, I've told you like several times now. Easy, tap it. Easy, it's not a torture. It's just to say, hey, don't lean on my outside hand. And now look at your hands. Put them down. Look at your hands. Stretch up with your core. Stretch up with your core. There you go. And now leg yield that circle in. Left hand, quiet. When he goes to slow down, you sort of pump your left hand. It's right on the wither. Put the left hand on the wither. There you go. And leg yield him into a smaller circle. Right leg, got to use the whip. Good. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Right leg on. Don't let him cut. Right leg on. Right leg on. Good. And then out on a bigger circle. Very good. Hands down. And back to trot. Good girl. Hands down. Good. Rhythm. Tempo. Straightness. Those are all going through your head. That's lovely right there, Gudrun. Good. And across the diagonal and do a little lengthening. So look up. Have a plan. Ride your corner, right? That's a piece of it. Hands down. Hands down. You're aiming a little before F. And then ride your corner here. Good. Good. And then when you get to E, you're going to do a 20-meter circle at E. Yeah, smart thinking. Good girl. Good. Yep, super. Yep, super. Try to fix your feet so you're not sitting with your toes down, heels down, and sitting trot. Good, good, Gudrun. Good. Yeah. Good. Now counter bend him a little and leg yield him into a smaller circle. And don't avoid the poop. He can trot through the poop. You're going to have that in a dressage arena. Right? At a test. Yep. Counter bend in. Bring the circle in. Yeah. Nice. Now try to straighten him so you're not locked on your outside rein. That's just what we were working on the other day. Now go to true bend. And your right leg is saying, don't make the circle bigger. Very good. Good. Right bend. Right bend. Right bend. Good. Right bend. Good. And leg yield out. Don't collapse on that right side, right? Grow tall on your right side. Yeah, well done. You'll see that. That's good that you'll see that on the video. Good. 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 And right leg canter. Hands down. They don't pull back in that canter transition, right? Good. Now leg yield them into a smaller circle. Use your hip. Really, really awkward for you. Use your hip. Smaller circle. Smaller circle. Outside shoulder stays back and anchored. Good girl.